Hello friends, welcome back to another video. Will here, Orlando-based flight attendant. Hope you guys are doing wonderful. Today is a very stressful day, and the reason being is because we are currently under hurricane watch, and that is Hurricane Milton, which I believe by now is Category 4, or it's supposed to become Category 4. And we only have a couple days to get ready, and tomorrow I am supposed to go on a trip, and there's 90% chance that I'm not coming back home. And this is a very triggering subject because a lot of you guys might not know this. I ended up living in the States because of a hurricane. I left home for 4 days and I never went back. And it's been, what, like 8 years now? Even though I live here now and I know I'm going from work and I'm coming back, just a lot of the circumstances and anyway, it's very triggering for me. So bear with me if I look a little anxious as I'm talking to you guys, but I do need to put some things together, at least a carry-on or something with important documents. That's the only thing that I'm really going to get out of my house, like important documents that I know I need. And I might try to save my iMac, and which I do have the box, so I just need to put those two things together, and then I need to pack for, I don't know, even though it's a 2-day trip, I'm assuming I'll probably get stuck there 3-4 days. Kind of not the best start, but I want to, you know, vlog the next couple of days. And this vlog, it's either going to be me stuck in Vegas, or we get canceled and I don't go on the trip and we go through a hurricane. So let's see what it ends up being. Let's start packing some stuff and then also pack for this 4-day trip. I'm going to put all my valuables in this suitcase, and I'm thinking valuables, things that is gonna take me a long time to get again, like my bachelor's diploma and my master's diploma. Other than that, really, I don't have a lot. Just other paperwork, and obviously I'm gonna bring my GoPro. I also have my drone, so I'm going to put these things in that suitcase. And this might seem a little too much for certain people, but like, if I learned something growing up in Puerto Rico with hurricanes and, you know, tropical storms and all that, is to never underestimate these things. I never really thought of having to do this in Florida, even though I knew that hurricanes are a thing here. I remember Hurricane George. I was a little kid. Just as a kid, you're like, oh my God, tree down. Oh my God, we don't have power for a whole week. Like, just things like that, you know, when you're a kid, you don't really understand, but I do remember those times. Thankfully, you know, nothing really major happened. I think for Hurricane Maria was when my family struggled most. And that's when I got stuck in Chicago at the time. That's when my story living in the US began. I'm gonna continue putting this stuff here, and then we'll move on to the kitchen to get some stuff ready to meal prep, and yeah, to secure as much as I can here in my apartment. I'll probably put like a bag or something over the TV, and yeah, pack my iMac and just leave everything ready so that when Osvaldo leaves the house, he can take at least the iMac and the suitcase with him, and then let's just hope to God that when he gets back to the apartment, it's still here. When I get back, we still have a place. I turned off the TV and social media because it was just getting out of control. Let's finish this up. And now it is time to have a little lunch. I meal prepped yesterday, sweet potatoes, broccoli, and these are turkey meatballs. And I drizzled some of the brown sugar barbecue sauce. I did meal prep more, so for the trip, this is what I'm bringing. I meal prepped 3. It's the first time that I do these meatballs. I actually did them in the air fryer, so I am curious to see what they taste like. Or at least if they have like good seasoning and flavor. That's what I mean. Actually really good. I also realized that our bidding for November schedules opened, and I have to bid. So I'm going to be doing that while I eat here. I also have vacation in November, so hopefully I'm able to get the hours I request. I'm gonna continue eating here, and I'm going to see you in a little bit when I'm done packing for my 2-day trip starting tomorrow. I have now made some progress. I have 2 pairs of shoes, and then I have all these clothes and uniform on this side. I still need to put my steamer under this, and then just add some more underwear. And after that, I just need to add my toiletry bag, and I should be done with packing. This is a lot heavier than expected. It's only a 2-day trip, but I don't know if I'm getting stuck or not, so I want to be ready. I also packed my laptop in here, my charger. So this bag is super heavy. And then I have required duty items in here, and I probably have my camera gear and stuff. This is not what I was expecting for this 2-day trip. Like, I just wanted something easy, simple, light, but no, here we are, packing like we're going on a 5-day trip. My uniform right there, I just have to steam it, my shoes, and then everything else here in my room is almost empty. I just finished doing laundry, so I gotta put all of this in hanger, and then I still need to pack my iMac, and then yeah, just finish up here. I'm going to bring the big lunchbox because I'm going to bring tons of snacks and stuff. If I do get stuck for multiple days, I don't want to be buying stuff out, so I'm going to try to bring as many snacks as possible, and you know, meals or yogurts or fruit. We'll see what happens overnight, because I just saw that this thing is category 5 now, and last time I saw it was like category 3 or something. If anything changes tonight, I will for sure see you tonight. And if not, I'm gonna see you tomorrow morning to see if we're going to work. As of right now, my flight coming back from Vegas on Wednesday is canceled. And I knew that was going to happen the minute the CEO announced that the airport was going to close Wednesday morning at 8 a.m. because we were scheduled to arrive here in Orlando Wednesday at 3:49. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should go to work, get stuck in Vegas for maybe 3 nights, 2-3 nights. So I'm thinking Friday, maybe Saturday. So I'm just thinking what's best. I think I should go to sleep, wake up in the morning, which I'm going to set up my alarm, and then decide like what I'm going to do. Category 5, max wind speed 180. Movement is east 10 miles per hour. So this thing is going super slow. The whole spaghetti model, like out of all the routes, there's only one going through Miami. Everything else is Central Florida. I am going to try to sleep, and I'll see you in the morning. It is a couple hours later, actually 11:25 p.m. and I just got a text message from scheduling that my trip is canceled. So they canceled the entire pairing, so I am now pay protected for both days. Just pay over here. So now I'm just going to accept, and that way crew scheduling just not have to call me anymore. I don't know, it's weird. You guys can probably tell that I'm feeling weird. I'm low-key sad about the pay protection in a way, because DeVentures and I were actually together on a trip. I didn't want to say anything because I wanted to surprise you guys once we got to Las Vegas, but yeah, Dev and I finally managed to get on the same trip together, and we were gonna do a lot of things in Vegas with you guys, and that's not going to happen now, so I'm a little bit sad about that. So I guess this vlog is heading towards the direction of what's gonna happen here in Florida with Hurricane Milton. I do still have that trip on Friday, so we'll see if I get pay protected for that trip or I end up going. So anyway guys, a lot of things happening. Now I'm gonna text friends to make sure that everybody is okay. It is close to midnight now. I am going to bed, and I am going to see you tomorrow for another day. Today has arrived. Today is hurricane day. We are leaving the apartment. We're going to a place that's a lot safer than our apartment. And we're on the 3rd floor, and I believe I already said this, we have a bunch of trees next to us. I do have a few updates about my next trip, but I'll tell you when I get to the house that we're going to be staying in. All right guys, so we moved everything away from the windows. Cleared the entire balcony, so we don't have anything here. My room on this end, the only thing that I have is my bed. Everything else is kind of like on this side. So yeah, it's time to leave. Hopefully everything stays the same. Hello.
Hi.
How do you feel
I'm anxious and nervous.
It is a lot later since the last time we saw each other. It is currently 8:33, strong winds outside, a lot of rain. And good thing is that we're safe, we still have power, we still have, you know, all the essentials, we're good. The hurricane is supposed to get to our area around 2 a.m. and it's gonna go from Category 3, max wind speed 120, and it's moving at 15 miles per hour. So it's moving faster than it was earlier. I told you earlier that I was gonna update you on my trips. So my Las Vegas 2-day trip was completely canceled. I was pay protected, or it wasn't canceled, I was removed from the trip because they did send reserves to work that trip. So I did get removed, and I understand kind of why the airline did it, because I would have gotten paid a lot more because it was going into my day off and I was getting all these extra money. They knew what they were doing. But then I was starting another 4-day trip on Friday, and I think the airport is not supposed to open until 4 p.m. on Friday. So they pay protected me for Friday and Saturday. I was working Orlando to Phoenix overnight, and then on Saturday I was doing a Cleveland turn out of Phoenix. So I was pay protected for those 2 days, and now I'm supposed to deadhead from Orlando to Phoenix. My report time is 6:41 a.m. and then I have a 37-hour overnight in Phoenix, and then I work the red eye from Phoenix to Orlando Sunday night. So I'll be getting here Monday morning. I'm very anxious, but I'm doing okay because I know we're safe. We ate, we have food for days, we have water for days, and yeah, I just hope that nothing really bad happens. That's what I have for you right now. I ended up packing for that trip, so I brought all my uniform and all my flight attendant duty items and my lunchbox and all that, so I am ready for work in case that I do have to go to work. I'm going to see you either later tonight for another update with the hurricane, or I'm going to see you sometime throughout the day tomorrow.
This morning, the tragic aftermath of Milton coming into focus. The powerful hurricane leaving devastation statewide. In hard-hit Manasota Key, homes ripped off their foundations, while in Daytona Beach, whole communities swallowed by flooding. In Sarasota, washed up boats and debris littering the streets.
Welcome to another day after the hurricane. We are going to the apartment to see if it's still there. It is close to, I think, like 4 p.m. or 4:30. Last night it was strong winds and a lot of rain, but nothing major really happened. Roads are still open. Thinking of everyone at this time, hoping that, you know, it didn't really affect their homes and all of that. We also had tons of tornadoes reported throughout the entire state of Florida, so I know a lot of people didn't suffer from the hurricane. You know, the consequences to their properties and all of that was because of the tornadoes, not really the hurricane. So hearts with them. So let's go together, see what things look like over there, see if we have electricity and if there was any water damages or any of those things, which I don't think so, but, or at least I want to believe that we don't, but yeah. Let's go. That's the only potential that I see that could have gone all over our place, but this other tree is kind of like holding it, so it didn't really get to hit the apartment. There's no electricity. There's no water damage or anything. At least not in the living room. Everything else seems fine. All right. How you doing? Hey. Osvaldo's in a bad mood. I don't know why. Right? You're in a bad mood?
No.
So what we're gonna do right now, as you can clearly see, we don't have power in the apartment. So we're probably just gonna put everything like back, like organize the furniture and everything again, and then just go back to our friend's place and I guess just stay there until we either get power back, and if we have to sleep at her house again, then we probably will. I brought my backpack, but I should take it with me in case I don't come back here. I'm gonna put everything together and then I'll talk to you in a little bit. These past 24 hours have been extremely crazy. I am back in my apartment, we have power. after you and I spoke, we decided that we were going back to Natasha's place, which I've been saying my friend the whole time, but it didn't click that Natasha was actually on my videos when I celebrated my 30th birthday in Spain. That's where we were for the past 2 days. We decided to come back home because we're in Natasha's place and we're like eating and, you know, just spending some time. We had some friends over too, so we were just chilling there eating pizza. And all of a sudden, I get a notification for my Wi-Fi, and it was saying like, your device has been scanned, but I remember that I unplugged everything. The only thing I did not plug was my Alexa. And I assumed that it connected to Wi-Fi, and I was like, we might have power. I am so happy that we have power. This whole thing, based on, you know, predictions and weather, and looking at the news, this could have been extremely catastrophic. But in a way, we were super lucky that nothing that was anticipated, what we were expecting, actually happened. So I'm very grateful for that. Tomorrow is another day off. As you guys know, I don't have to go to work until Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. I've been making changes to my schedule. I'm currently 87 hours. Originally, I was at like 60 something, and then I went up to 76. So I've been hustling. I just need 13 more hours. The airport opened today, so it resumed operations for inbound flights. My airline released a lot of flights for employees and family members to come back to Orlando, so super grateful that, you know, we had those flights to leave out of Orlando and now a way to come back. You know, my thoughts and prayers are with everybody that were affected with this hurricane. I am super grateful, you know, that I'm still here with you guys. And yeah, now find a way to help any way that we can. So if I do find resources, I'm going to put them under the description box. If you'd like to donate or help, none of this is sponsored. But if you are looking, you know, to help, whatever I find, I'm going to put it on the description box. It's getting a little lengthy, as per usual, because you guys know that I love talking. But yeah, I am going to see you tomorrow for another day. And yeah, goodbye. Hello friends, welcome to the next day. As you can tell, my room is somewhat back into what it was. I spent the majority of the day today making sure that I put everything together. I also did some meal prep. I went through my bag to make sure that I have everything for my trip that I am starting tomorrow. I need to do something. It's been a stressful week. And then I remembered we have something through the YouTube partner program where we get like rewards and vouchers. I got a gift voucher for a movie, and I was like, you know what? I think I deserve to go watch a movie today thanks to YouTube. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm heading over to Disney Springs. So I'm just going there, coming back, and then we'll start our trip tomorrow. So let's go. Well, hello friends, welcome to Phoenix. We got here probably like 45 minutes ago, but our rooms were not ready. So we sat downstairs in the restaurant, and the hotel gave us breakfast vouchers because again, it's still morning and they have breakfast until 11. I just got to my room and look what I have. Currently they're cleaning that room. So I hope nobody comes to that room, but it's Saturday, so most likely I hope that if I do get somebody there, that they're not loud, even though I still have the whole day. And I don't know if I told you, but our layover is 37 hours, which I really think I did tell you that. But this flight coming here was 4 hours and 18 minutes. I sat on the exit row and the middle seat was open, so that was kind of nice to have the extra leg room and not having anybody in the middle seat. And I think we had like over 160 something passengers. I also have tons of food that I packed, so I need to put it on the fridge here. And then we're gonna see what else we do on this layover. As you guys know, this is my favorite layover, so I'm super excited to be here, especially for 37 hours. That's pretty much it. This is how we're starting this trip. This trip was a fake 40 trip, and it was a total of 17 hours and 40 minutes of credit, but we got pay protected, so now our trip is still worth 17 hours and 40 minutes, but we're only working out of the 5 flights we have, or 4. We're only working 1, still get paid for the whole thing. So that's kind of nice. So now it is a fake 3-day trip. I'm gonna see you sometime throughout the day. It is like 2 or 3 hours later since the last time we talked, and I am ready to meet up with my crew. I decided to change things up a little bit and wear this button-down shirt. You know, it's Saturday. We're going out. We're having a great time. So I spent all this time editing this vlog that you guys are watching. So hopefully I am done by sometime like maybe around noon tomorrow. So we're gonna have to end this one a little early, but yeah, I think this is the first time where I actually get to vlog an entire week and you guys get to see it like right after, you know, I'm done with a trip. We're still in the middle of a trip. So yeah, this is what I have for you guys. This is a fit. I'm wearing shorts, tennis shoes, something super light and comfortable. And yeah, I hope that I get to have a wonderful time with my crew. I'm excited to, you know, just hang out here in Phoenix. Let's have an awesome day today. Hello guys, and welcome to a lot later. It's actually close to 10 p.m. I got back to my room honestly around 7:45, so I've been here for a while now and finally decided to get in the shower and just slowly start getting ready to go to bed. I'm actually super tired. It is almost 1 a.m. or I think 1 a.m. local time in Orlando. I had such a wonderful time today with my crew, which they're not even my actual crew. They're just a crew that were working my deadhead flight and they were overnighting here. I've actually flown with 3 of them before, actually with all 4 of them, but only 3 of them had planned to go out. So I decided to join. So we went to a brewery called Paddle House, I think. It was such a wonderful afternoon. We talked about our lives, aviation stuff. And yeah, then I came back to my room and I've been here since. I think I am going to go to sleep and then I still have the entire day here tomorrow, so we'll see what I end up doing. But yeah, thought I'd come in here and give you that update. I'm going to see you tomorrow for another day here in Phoenix. Well, hello guys, and welcome to the next day here in Phoenix. How are you guys doing? Good. I hope that you guys are still here with me. It is 10:50 in the morning. I've had a very slow morning today. I woke up feeling a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? Maybe just like, I don't know what the word is, but I just feel like doing nothing. And I don't know if it's, you know, things that I've been going through this month, or I don't know if it's, you know, the stress of this week and everything that happened that you guys have seen, because even though, you know, nothing major happened with the hurricane and all that, I think, you know, I felt a lot of anxiety and I don't know, I think just a lot of emotions. So I don't know if it's the stress of the entire week and the anxiety that is like kicking in, and I'm like, I've been trying to get out of my room and hit the gym, maybe go to the pool, and I just don't feel like doing anything. And I am allowed to feel that way, and then, you know, I'm also not like beating myself up about it, but I just don't think I'm gonna do things just for the sake of the video if I don't really feel it. So I did get out of my room for one thing only, and that was to grab breakfast, because we do get a $15 credit at this hotel, so we're able to pick breakfast items from a menu. I just wanted to come on here and, you know, close up on the vlog. Thank you for being with me this entire week. I do work tonight. My report time is at 10. No, that's my van time. My van is at like 10:12 or something like that. Super random time. But my report time tonight is at 10:54 p.m. My departure is at 11:34, and we're going to be in duty for 5 hours and 19 minutes. Our credit for tonight is going to be 3 hours and 59 minutes, and our flight's actually blocked at 3:37, so it's not terrible. And yeah, we're flying at 3:20. I think we have, last night we had like 47 open seats. I'm not really sure today. I am flying the B position, so I am back galley for this trip. Let's see, let's try to find out. We're leaving out of PHX, going to MCO. It's crazy how, like, when you become a flight attendant, work in aviation, you start referring to cities based on airport codes. I know I do when I talk to my flight attendant friends. Like, we don't say the actual city, we just say airport codes. I think that's kind of cool. But yeah, so PHX to MCO. Let's check flight loads here. And we have capacity for 186. Oh, we have 40 open seats. That's perfect. So we have 140 passengers, 142 passengers on this flight, and we usually have no shows. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna end up with like 130. Should be a super easy flight today, and then we'll be home, and it's gonna be another week because it's gonna be Monday tomorrow. I am sorry that the vlog is ending this way. I was hoping to do things with you guys today, but I just don't have it in me to pretend in front of a camera, you know, oh my god, I'm living my best life in this layover. You know, like, yes, yesterday was great and I was feeling fantastic and I have a wonderful time, but today I feel different, and that makes us humans, you know. So I think I'm going to say goodbye now. Thank you so much for spending this week with me. If you did enjoy this vlog, go ahead and smash that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe, and I'm going to see you next time for another adventure. Take care.